Hi everybody, my name is Dwayne, and I took a short video of my bike, of the exhaust, about 3 weeks ago and put it on YouTube, and people really responded to it. And it wasn't a very long video, so I thought what I would do is play the exhaust again. But before I did that, let me give you a tour of what I've done to the bike, because there's a lot of things that I did that I know other people are looking to do that have been on the SV Riders website. So I thought I would just take you on a tour a little bit and maybe play the exhaust a little bit longer so you have an opportunity to see that. Let's see here. So first of all, I didn't spend a lot of money on this setup. I'd say all the modifications I made were less than $1,500, something like that. Maybe right around $1,500. I did everything myself. And it really was just a matter of maybe tinkering with it over the winter, and then I did some things here at the beginning of the season. So let me start here. I have a stripe my buddy put on with vinyl, and let me give you a shot of that. And it is basically, it just took us a little bit of time, maybe a couple hours, and my buddy printed on his printer, and we laid it on. And silver, I like the silver effect. It makes it look kind of cool. I've got these bar end mirrors here. These were right here. These were 10 bucks on eBay, and easy to install. They don't adjust very well. They're not like compared to like the lane splitters or some of the other Opterons that are out there. They don't adjust very well. But if you are okay with them bumping your fingers, just your outer pinkies, just a little bit, I think it works. I've got the right here, I've got the Dominator headlights that I got off of eBay. They were cheap. I think they were less than 200 bucks, and the wiring harness was kind of easy, self-explanatory, didn't take too much time. I've got these turn signals here, LED. I don't think they'll pass inspection unless you have a buddy, but they look cool, and I put them on there. You can't see them too well during the daytime, but they have a nice effect, taking the factory ones off. This windscreen here, I know a lot of people have a hard time figuring out what that is. That's actually a windscreen off of a Buell XB12S. I've seen a lot of SVs that have those on the SV4, and I really like the way that they look. I didn't take as you can see, I did not take the factory gauges on it off, and right now I've just got zip ties holding that thing on there just to give it a look. I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to take the gauges off or not, but I think for right now I'm just going to leave them. I don't want to tear the bike apart too much because I'm going to want to resell it at some point, and I think that it'll probably resell better with the factory gauges, so I may leave those on there. The brackets that I'm using to attach the headlights are actually the factory brackets that held the original headlight on, and it just fit right in there. I bought brackets for it to put on there, but there's a bracket that it attaches to that's kind of in the fork here, and you would actually have to take off the triple tree and slide that off of there to get the brackets that come with the headlights on it. So that brackets did not come with the headlights. I bought them extra, and then I realized I didn't need them. So that worked out well. I may at some point put the factory brackets on and drop the headlights down a little bit to maybe lower the windscreen, give it a different look. But I'm just going to leave it like that for right now. Also, I've got a gel seat. This is a Suzuki gel seat. It's not a Corbin like I know a lot of people want to get. It feels okay. It's definitely better than the stock seat, but it's maybe not as good as some of the other seats that I've seen, the Corbins. There's one other I can't remember, but it does help. It definitely helped a lot. Coming around to the back of the bike here, I've got the Fender Eliminator. As you can see, it really gives the bike a nice aggressive look compared to the factory setup that comes with the Fender there. And I've got these cool LED turn signals, make the back end look really nice. And I actually attached the license plate right to the bracket in the middle. It's not quite how it's supposed to go. I think it's supposed to come down here a little bit, but I like the way that looked kind of tucked up in, and I think it'll pass like that too. I've got a belly pan here, and you know what? I know it's going to sound silly. I can't remember if I bought this off eBay or directly off of a company. But if you email me, I'll be glad to tell you. You can see that altogether, it really really makes the bike look aggressive, like a street fighter. I really like the way it looks. All right, and lastly here, I've got the Leo Vinci SBK. Thanks again, Chris, for the recommendation on that. Makes it sound really good. Let me go ahead and start the bike up so you can kind of hear what it sounds like. Okay, so as you can hear, that thing sounds real good. My buddy Chris Ferry recommended that exhaust, and I've heard other SVs with other exhausts, but I don't think anything can touch the sound of that. I did not put any kind of modification to the computer or anything. I put it right on there, and it really has a good throaty sound. And as you heard, there's a little bit of backfire sometimes. It makes it kind of sound kind of cool. Also, a couple of times my buddy said he saw just a little bit of kind of blue flame shoot out the back. And it's kind of cool because I didn't really need to modify it at all. It runs really smooth. There's no problems. The power, I think it even did, I increased the power a little bit. So I hope you've enjoyed my video. And email me if you have any questions or comments or whatever. And I hope this helps you in your decision to buy one, or just helps you in modifications of your own. So thanks a lot.